Wholesaling real estate on major listing platforms like Zillow can consistently generate tens of thousands of dollars a month, but tapping into that revenue stream requires solving a major mechanical problem. If you browse these platforms manually, you are looking at a market flooded with unusable data. There are millions of active listings, but the vast majority of them offer zero margin for a wholesaler. These are the move-in ready homes, the freshly painted, perfectly staged properties with retail price tags. For an investor, these pristine listings are dead weight, cluttering your search. Your actual target is the anomaly, the distressed, motivated seller. You are looking for the ugly house with peeling paint, structural issues, and a seller desperate for a fast cash offer. Finding those specific properties by scrolling is mathematically impossible, so we bypass the standard interface entirely by using an artificial intelligence mechanism to strip away the noise. Until you can successfully filter out the 99% of retail properties, you cannot extract any wholesale value from the platform. Step one is building that filter. Securing motivated seller leads on an automated basis is the core of any successful real estate business, a principle our sponsor today understands perfectly. To build this automated pipeline yourself, you first need the right vocabulary. We start by asking ChatGPT a very specific question. You tell it, give me a list of keywords I can use to identify ugly houses or distressed properties in real estate listings. Separate the keywords by a comma. The AI will output the most common identifiers hidden in listing descriptions, words like fixer, handyman special, needs TLC, as is, or investor special. You do not need to use all of them. Read through the output and isolate the terms that are most likely to trigger in your specific local market. By extracting this exact vocabulary, you stop browsing like a home buyer. You now have the exact text strings needed to scrape the platform for distress signals. Now, we take that curated lexicon directly into Zillow. The standard price and bed bath filters will not help you here. You have to navigate to the More drop-down menu, scroll past the standard options, and locate the specific keywords text field. Take the comma-separated list of terms ChatGPT just gave you and paste it directly into that field. Watch what happens to the map. The massive cluster of pretty, retail-ready houses instantly disappears from your screen. The algorithm just purged every irrelevant listing. What you are left with is a highly concentrated pool of ugly, distressed houses. Your immediate next step is simple. Pick one of these surviving properties, pick up the phone, and call the listing agent. Through a few specific UI manipulations, you bypass the platform's intended consumer design, turning a public search engine into a specialized tool for isolating high-yield investments. That manual filter works, but we can scale it much further. Instead of repeating this process every day, we are going to deploy a highly complex pre-engineered AI prompt to automate the search. Because this prompt relies on machine-readable syntax to generate specific code, you have to replicate it exactly as written, or the execution will fail. You instruct the AI to target your specific zip code, say 75082, and use your curated keywords like probate or investor special. The prompt then commands the AI to inject those exact parameters into standard Google search links targeting Zillow's domain. The AI processes these inputs and outputs a fully structured downloadable CSV file. It returns 10 to 15 distinct keywords, each mapped directly to its own generated Google search URL. Migrating these parameters out of Zillow's interface and into a spreadsheet is critical. It removes the need for manual, repetitive typing and builds the architecture for a passive, scalable system. The mechanics of this spreadsheet are incredibly straightforward. Every time you click one of these generated links, it instantly runs a Google search, perfectly filtered for your specific distressed keyword. For example, if you click the URL for Fixer Upper in Fort Worth, Google bypasses Zillow's front page and directly serves you a list of Fort Worth properties matching that exact description. But the real leverage here is temporal. Next week and the week after that, you do not need to rebuild your search. You just click the exact same link in your CSV, and it pulls the newest listings that just hit the market. You now possess unrestricted on-demand access to a constantly updating stream of distressed properties. The data filters itself in the background. By integrating AI logic with custom search architecture, you stop manually hunting for single properties. You have successfully built a frictionless, self-updating lead generation machine.